Hey everybody, it's Anjanette at AJ's Personal Touch. How you doing? I meant to come on much earlier while we still have natural light outside, but I've been having a day. My husband called it a healing day. I've been tired. I've been a little bit shaky, but I've got low blood pressure right now, so that's probably one of the reasons. So I got a shower before he left for work, washed my hair, which hadn't been done in about a week, so now it feels much better. Um, Started getting in and out of the shower on my own, but I needed his help to get out today, plus to put the chair in for me because I have to be very careful on the things that I do. My wound has opened a little bit more, but it is also starting to heal along the sides. By the way, welcome back to my subscribers and welcome in to anybody new. And if I didn't say it, this is Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it, as you can tell. But, okay, say this is my body. And you guys know I had saggy skin. Say these are my hips right here. Okay, guess Clue wants in on the fun. So there's Clue. They cut me from the side almost to my rear end over here, all the way down and around to over here. I mean, it's almost the same spot that I get my shots in when I get my HIV shots, the two I get every other month. So yeah, they are quite around there. I don't know if I can move this and kind of show you. Let me see. Here. Ow. So basically, let me see if I can feel it. From right here all the way over to right here. And when I stand forward, there I am. So it wasn't just from side to side, which would have been, see my thumb here, about right here to right here, but it goes back a couple inches more. And I'm thinking, I'm not positive, but I'm thinking one of the reasons he did that is because he couldn't go up as high as he wanted. I mean, I told you before, right here, I still have this loose skin here that I was hoping he would pull down. But he couldn't do it as he would normally for everybody. He couldn't do it because, oh my goodness, my brain's not working. Sorry, brain, are you in here? He couldn't do it because I have my pain pump. And he could only go up as far as my pain pump to pull down. Now, had I not had my pain pump, he probably would have went up to either right in the middle of where my pain pump is or even up towards the top of where it is and cut there. And it would have looked more like across my stomach, down a little bit, instead of all the way down right above my legs. Well, a little bit higher than my legs from what you saw. I showed you the exact points. Probably would have been at least another inch or two higher than that. Am I upset that this part didn't get done? A little bit. Had I known where that was placed would have been in the way, I think I would have went ahead and asked my doctor to move it to another location because he said he could do that before having this surgery. My doctor who put the pump in, which is not the same doctor who did this surgery. But the doctor who did this surgery did not want me having two surgeries in the same year. For as long as I waited, I think I would have rather have had him move it and then had the surgery later. But what I am hoping is that when I lose all of the weight that I need to lose, which I would have hoped that with this off, I would have been there. Now, honestly, if I would have had this done back when I was supposed to, I would have been so close to where I needed to be for my final weight, because I would have had about the same amount. So if they would have taken off 27 pounds then, I would have been a couple pounds away from my ideal weight. But they didn't. So now I have to lose between 50 and 70 pounds. So I'm going to work on it. I am slowly going down since surgery, but I know a lot of that's water weight. But I'm still trying to make sure that I get all my protein in every day. I'm still trying to get up and walk when I can, which hasn't been a lot the last couple days because I've just been out of it. But my instructions for after surgery are, if you're tired, sleep. That's literally in my instructions. So I'm trying to follow them. Trying to be a good patient. So it's not always easy. How are you guys doing? Sorry I haven't been here in the last couple days. As I said, I have been extremely, extremely tired. So the first thing I'm going to do is I got Happy Meal today. It's a card. Show you the front. There is the front. This card was sent to me from Lottie. And I want to say thank you so much, Lottie. If I remember right, the name of her channel is Enjoying the Journey. And I love watching her. I need to get caught up with her. You guys know I'm not caught up with everybody, and I really wish I was. I'm not going to read you anything because it's all handwritten on the inside, except for I'm going to tell you that she told me that she saved this card for me for weeks, because she said that the picture on the front she thought was just, now I'm going to forget what word she used. So now I got to look at it again. I think she said the picture on the front reminded her of me. But I want to make sure that I'm using the right words. I'm going to look before I quote her. She said that she thought it represented me. And I smiled so much when she said that and teared up a little. So again, thank you so much, Lottie. I love you so much, as I love all of you guys. Thank you so much. I brought a nice smile. I have been honestly so lonely lately. So lonely. My husband has gone back to work, as you guys know, within days after me coming home because he couldn't take any more time off. I got my cats. There are some days I don't feel like talking to anybody, and I don't. On the days that I feel like talking to somebody, I try to find a friend or somebody to talk to. I wanted to start crocheting today. So far, I haven't done it yet, and I've been wanting to for days now. But I promise you, before today is over, I will pick up. Well, I guess I can't promise you. I've got to do some security things on my computer. So I need to get those done first, and a couple of them may take a little bit of time. So, if those are done in a timely manner, I promise you I will pick up my crochet hook today. If not, I will pick it up tomorrow. I need to get working on the squares for my daughter's blanket that I had hoped I would have done last January, and it's now getting close to Christmas again. So yeah, it's probably going to end up being hers and her husband's Christmas gift. His birthday's coming up at the end of this month, and I have nothing for him. I had wanted to make him an amigurumi. I don't have time to make the one I wanted to make him. I don't know. Thinking about asking my daughter if there's something else that he's really into, or even finding a Pokemon that's not as hard as the one I want to make him. Because the one I want to make him, that is his favorite, is a dragon. And I know I bought yarn specifically for one of the colors on the dragon. I don't know if I have all of them. I think I do, but I have to find them in my mess of a room that's back there right now. I know I was cleaning it up for weeks before this, but I was in such a hurry and I had so many things to go through and get up on the shelf and that as I've said before, I'm going to have to redo all of that again after we get everything put away and in its places, and then I can go back and redo it and make it look better because it just does not look the best right now and it's not as accessible as I would like it to be. Oh, the other reason I came on today, besides missing you guys so terribly, one, I really, really want to get Cal number 5 started. If I can get myself to feel better over the weekend, I will hope to start Cal 5 at the beginning of October. Now, I do have a pain block on October 2nd, so it will probably be more like the second week of October. Now, I have to see if I have any other appointments and stuff that come up. I don't know if I'll be able to do Tuesday and Thursday both that week, but I will see what I can do. But one of the things that I need to do, I need to get done this weekend, is I need to email um, the designer of the design we're doing. Now, I want to get started as soon as possible. Now, if I get here back from her and we can get started this next week and I feel up to it, we'll do that. But I have to get a couple things worked on before that happens, and I need to be able to make sure that I can get, first of all, get my chat room up because it wasn't coming up in my group on Facebook, and I figured that was a Facebook issue because I looked all throughout everything and could not find why it wasn't working. And then, second of all, let me see, I said if she gets back to me, I got to make sure that you guys have your yarn. I have mine sitting here ready to go. I wish mine was done now. I have a wedding coming up. I would have loved to have had this made and ready to go for the wedding. Not going to happen. But I do have a shawl that's almost finished, so I may hurry up and try and get that done before the wedding as well. I would like us to have these done so that we can wear them in the fall. I know the first day of fall is officially, from what I heard, tomorrow. Um, so yeah, I want to get going on it so that at least we have it done by the end of fall. But the first thing I need to do is get a hold of the designer. And because I keep thinking that it's Han Jan, I'm going to be like, no, it's Ned and Mimi. And so I need to get a hold of her. What else did I want to say? I can't think. I can't think of what else I wanted to say. So I will show you what color I'm going to use. I know I've talked about it, like maybe the next time I come on. But I got my Hobbii order. Now, I think I talked about it before, but I can't remember. But you know how I know a lot of people know that every week there's bingo. And for those of you who do not know, that Hobbii has bingo every week and that you can win yarn and products every week. Download their app and then look. Let me find mine so I can open it for you and show you. La 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 la. There. Okay. Open it up. See how it's open. I'm going to have to lower my brightness. Hope that you guys can see it better. Okay, you see there? Go down to the bottom. You got three dots over on this corner. Click on those three dots, and then you're going to have hi there. Tap to log in / sign up. And then you have Hobbii Bingo right here. So after you get logged in and signed up, for whatever reason, mine doesn't have me logged in. But anyway, there's Hobbii Bingo right there. And then you can, it'll tell you when the next bingo is, and that's where you play bingo every Monday. And I live in EST. In EST, it's 11 a.m. every Monday. In CST, it's 10, then Mountain Time is 9, and Pacific Time is 8. And then I know on Hawaii, the Hawaiian Islands, I believe they're even another hour back, so that would be 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to try and see. I have this set for my thumbprint to open things, and I don't know why it didn't open this for me to sign in. That is so weird. Oops, wrong email address. And they also have points that you can use. You get so many points from when you order stuff. So you get so many points per dollar that you spend. I know that I won my free coupon for $20. And it shows right now that I still have 1,339 points. So that means I must have reactivated some of my points because I've actually used some of my points. Let me see. Help point, Hobbii, shop, community, notifications, my orders. Let me make sure that these came in my order. I did not order in November. Here we go. Yeah, it shows them. I used, let me see, let me go back to points. Point store. I used 900 points because I got 2 of one item. Your points expire in 2 years after getting them, which is why I made sure I used some points, because they do show you when you earned your points, and they do show you, they don't say it expires in 2 years, but they keep telling you that it does, like when you play bingo in that, and I can't remember if it's on here somewhere. When you go through and read all of the, fine print and that, I'm sure it's in there. And I want to say, let me open this back up so I can tell you for sure. I shouldn't have closed it. I'm sorry. Point store tells you how to earn. It tells you how many points you have, or it did before I came in here. Oh yeah, right in front of my face. You currently have right there, 1,339. I'm not sure how it got. Oh, I had 25 points again. Every time you play bingo, you get 25 points. Now you can also look at when you got these points, and let me see my points. Like here it shows me bingo prize, bingo prize, bingo prize. Over here is the points that I got. Here it tells me what it is, and the date of when that was. If I go down towards my first ones. Welcome bonus, bingo prize, birthday added. My first one was November 2021. So I was about at the beginning of November to start losing points because I guess when your welcome bonus and your bingo prize and when you add your birthday, I think those actually I know because these should have expired in January of 23 and they did not unless they overlooked it. I don't know. Those I think maybe don't have a 2-year expiration on them, but from what I've been told, everything is supposed to. So I'm assuming since they didn't take those off that the next ones will. Now I think that when I was online and I was looking at my points on my computer, that it actually shows you when they're expiring. So I knew that I had to use at least 300 and some points before I lost everything. So actually, no, it was over 400. It was over 450 because I ended up having to use, and that's the item that has the smallest points is the one for 450. So I ended up having to get 2 of them in order to not lose all of my points that I was going to lose either in October or November. I'm assuming November because I didn't see that there were any in October. Now, let's stop. I'm at 21 minutes. Zip, I'm done talking about Hobbii. And especially if I said anything wrong, I apologize to Hobbii. But I have my package. And you know I wasn't feeling good because it took me a while to open this to show you. So I got 2 things of cake yarn. And then I got my stuff that I got for my points. Both of these I think were around 50% off. Somewhere between 45 and 50% off on a sale. Now, what you have to be careful of, if you go, what I started to say was I have bingo on Monday, then on Tuesday they have a live shopping time and they give you a coupon for 40% off any of the yarns that they show during that live shopping. And it's usually with, oh, I'm not going to think of her name now. She's my favorite presenter for bingo, and she is pregnant right now, and I can't think of her name. I want to call her Ria, and that is not her name. Anyway, it may come to me, it may not. She's my favorite presenter, and usually does a live shopping. Somebody else did it last week, and you can sign up to get reminders in your chat every week that there's going to be the live shopping. And it's like, where did it go? And they tell you about other sales as well. Like this one said, that's a happy hour. Oh, that's what they call it, happy hour. Hi, Internet. Gia here. Gia is the one I was talking about. We'll be live with another episode of Hobbii Happy Hour. Would you like to receive a reminder and a direct link to the event before we go live? This week we'll be featuring yarns like Wheel of Alpaca, Butterfly, Colorina, among others. To be reminded, please click on the link below. And they give you a link. And if you put remind me, please, then you get more stuff from them. And you don't even have to go to the live shopping event, and you will still get the 40% off that lasts for 2 days. Sometimes they'll have an extension through the weekend. And they will show you which ones are on sale. Now, I wish I could have afforded some of the butterfly, but the thing is, they also give away, they have 6 giveaways, between 5 and 6 giveaways every week. And what they do is they give away coupons. Sometimes they give away yarn. So the best thing to actually win, as far as I'm concerned, is yarn. It was nice to get a $20 coupon. So I got $20 off. But the thing is, yes, I saved $20, but I still knew that I had to pay the $9.99 in shipping. And I couldn't use it. Oh, come on, brain. I couldn't use it to get other stuff that was on sale or to get used $20 on what's on sale for the live sale, because the 40% discount that you get for going to the live sale is a coupon code. And with Hobbii, you can only use one coupon code at a time. So therefore, if you want your best bet when it comes to using your $20 coupon, you need to go and get what's on sale right now, because that doesn't take a coupon code unless they're having some kind of extra sale. It does, and they do have extra sales that do. And the nice thing about signing up to get the reminders for live shopping is they also let you know when they have these little events. Now, if I had more money and I could spend more money on yarn, which you guys all know I don't have, I would probably go a little bit wild, because as I've always said, I love all the Hobbii yarn I've ever used, which is all of, like, I think 2 kinds now. But I fall in love with every kind I've seen. I know other people who use it, who love it. And I really, really wanted to get some of their butterfly yarn that they had for 40% off last week. But I could not afford it. So now, on to what I did get. Haven't looked at them yet. All I did was open it, so you didn't have to hear me struggling to open it. So here's the first one, and it happens to be the first one that I ordered. This is a Cotton Cakes. And this color, which if I remember right, all they're going to give me on here is the number. It's 200 grams, so 7 ounces, equal to 800 meters, or 874 yards. And I should get a decent shawl out of this. I've been told that I should be able to get a good shawl out of this. Because I know other people who have. Now, that's the gauge. Has to be washed in 30 degrees. But I think that's Celsius, and I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Do not dry in the dryer. I guess you can, I don't know the symbol on this iron. It doesn't have the iron crust out, but you can have it dry cleaned if they use pea solvents. It is Okotex certified, and the color number is 30, which is opal. I know it's opal. Let's see if I can find it on here real quick for you. I meant to do that so I'd have it ready for you guys, and then I went showing everything else. Let me get to my order. Purchase. Sultan. Come on. It says, Cotton Kings, but it's a Sultan Cotton King. Come on. Now, normally, this will open it. And it does not want to do it. So, let me do this instead. Shop. Sultan. Number 30. This is called Brazilian Opal. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all those colors. You have a light green into a yellow that goes into an orangey red that goes into the purples and the lilac. Isn't that just gorgeous? To me, they have it right next to their rainbow, which is number 29, and it is called Rainbow Pyrite. And this looks like the pastel version of their rainbow pyrite. And it looks like almost the exact same colors. So I'm assuming as I go through here, there's going to be some blue um, and just all the different colors of the rainbow. Because there's the rainbow one here starts with the purple in the center on this cake and then goes out to the reds and the oranges. And then I'll show you the one they have in here, which is almost exactly like I just showed you that I got. That's the Brazilian opal. So they have them right next to each other. So you can see the difference between them. Okay. This one I am so excited for. I'm so excited for both of them. There are so many things that I wanted. I had a hard time picking, but I had to go by what they had on sale, and they had both of these on sale. This one is an azalea. Right there. Azalea. It's 50% cotton and 48% acrylic. Now this one I did not tell you. And there it says Cotton King Sultan. And it's 100% cotton. So there, of course, there's a difference in how they feel. This one, of course, feels softer than this one. Because again, it's 50% cotton, 52% cotton, and 48% acrylic. Now, this one is 200 grams, 7 ounces, 800 meters, 874 yards. Is that the same as this one? Yeah, 800. Yep, they're both the same, but they both, except for this one is up, except for what they're made out of. But they're both the same yardage. And this one, wash it in the 30 degrees, which I believe is Celsius. Again, I'm not positive on that. Do not dry. Do not iron. I don't know what the triangle is. I'm going to assume that's bleach. And I guess it can also be dry cleaned with the pea solvents. So isn't that gorgeous? Now this is color number 7. And I already have it open so I can tell you. Color number 7 is called Berry Rose. Isn't that gorgeous? Now it's coming up more purple on the screen. The center does look a little bit more like a berry peachy color. And then it comes out to a lighter pink. And then over here you have it looks kind of burgundy, which you can kind of see up here on the top. I don't know. Sometimes when I film these, the color looks off, but then when you get the video, it looks fine. So I don't understand why it does that, but that's what it is. And that's just like this one looks a little bit. This is a brighter green. So it looks like it's been a little bit muted more than what it is. That's the word I was looking for. So that's the 2 cakes I got. Oh, and they put this in bubble wrap. Hurry up, because it's almost time to take care of the cats and to give them their teas. So what I got were these little hearts. They're wooden hearts, and they say handmade on them. And as they show them on here, they're on like teddy bears that have been sewn together. So I've been thinking that I can put them on my amigurumi, like when people order them, or when I give them as gifts, but only when they're going to somebody who's above toddler age. There's a big one and a small one. This one has a rose color cord, and then this one has, I believe, the taupe color cord is what it had said. Now, the one thing about the point store is the only place you can buy things that you get in the point store is in the point store. So don't go looking for them anywhere else, because that's it. And that's even with any kind of yarn they have in there. If you want some of their like yarn and stuff that they have in there, you need to save quite a few points. You need to rack up quite a few. Here, oh my goodness. I was so looking forward to it. I did not get a Hobbii candy. Oh my goodness. I want to cry. I was looking forward to having a Hobbii candy. Oh well, I'm not going to cry that much. It's just some more calories. I know a lot of people don't like them. I happen to be one of the few who actually does like them. We had like one of them, maybe two. Oh well. My next order, maybe because I didn't pay a lot for it, or maybe because they packaged it in a bag that like just fit everything, or maybe just because they forgot it. I thought maybe when I didn't see it in the bag when I took those out that it would be in the packaging. They put these in. Oh well. So that was my Hobbii order. What do you guys think of it? Tell me what you think. So I had Happy Mail and an unboxing. I don't have a thumbnail that covers both of those, so I'm probably just going to put this in the unboxing category. I know you guys probably don't care. Now, I thought of going back and editing out some of my talk that I put in here, but I guess it's been a while since you guys have seen me, and I know if you don't want to watch it all, you're not going to, because it tells me that the average length of people who watch this is like less than a minute. So, you know what? I would be really interested to know how many of you actually watch the whole thing. If you do, please let me know down below. I would really like to know. That's from my own, trying to figure out my own numbers, because I've been told a long time ago you can't trust the stuff that you get all the time from all the numbers that they give us of how many people are watching you and this and that. And from what I've been told, that I have more people who actually watch more than a minute than what it tells me. So again, I would be interested to know how many of you actually watch this longer than a minute, and how many of you actually usually watch the whole thing. And that's it. I'm going to get off of here before it goes past 40 minutes. So remember, I love you guys. I miss you terribly. You don't know how much I miss you. And I love you. I know I said that. Remember, you matter. You all matter to me. And I know you matter to others. Don't let anybody tell you different. And please always remember you're beautiful and you're gorgeous. And if you ever need to talk, send me an email. I've been working very hard to clean out my emails so that I can get them down to a size that I can manage every day. So, and with that, I'm going to go, and I will see you soon. I promise. Later.